This is Maction from TabletRoms.com, and we are here at the BoogieBoard booth with
Kevin Oswald.
And Kevin is going to show us a little bit about the BoogieBoard in general for those people who don't know about it already, and also their newest, the BoogieBoard Rip. Kevin, take us away.
Okay, well this is the original BoogieBoard. We came out with it about 2 years ago. It's got an 8.5-inch screen. It uses a reflective display as the writing surface, very similar to what you might see in an e-reader like the Kindle. We say this is an e-writer. So it's also a form of electronic paper. So no paper is required to use this product. You can use it just as you would paper though. So in this case, for this model, you can use it as a memo pad, you can use it as a sketch pad. The kids use it a lot in school so they can practice, I'll just do it real fast on here. You can practice your ABCs on there. They use it to learn how to do simple arithmetic or even more elaborate arithmetic like long division or various different kinds of algebraic formulas, etc. So again, anytime you would reach for a piece of paper, you can reach for this instead. It saves, or I shouldn't say it saves, it will erase up to 50,000 times. So if you think of that as a sheet of paper, every time you erase, it's 50,000 sheets of paper you would save with just one BoogieBoard e-writer.
Excellent. Now, up until now, or I should say with this older model, there was not a function for saving what you had drawn. Whatever you did, you erased and then it was gone. But now you've solved that problem and implemented a save feature in your newest one.
Yeah, that's correct. This is called the BoogieBoard Rip e-writer. This one I have in my hand also comes in a nice little portfolio case. So like you said, the difference between this one and then the one I just showed you is that this one can save what you wrote or drew. So it works very similar to the original one. You can still say 1 + 1 = 2. But in this case, it's got two buttons up here, one for erase, one for save. If I hit save, as soon as that light goes off, it saved it as a PDF into its internal memory, its flash memory. So it works just like the thumb drive that you've got. So when I plug it into the computer, it'll recognize it in the same way.
Excellent. And I commend you. Good choice on the PDF because of the good cross-compatibility amongst almost all platforms.
Well, yeah, and the other thing that's nice about the PDF that we use, it's a high-res vector PDF. So in this case, for artists, if you want to take the PDF into Illustrator, you can fully manipulate that file without losing any resolution. So if you want to make it into a billboard and add some color to what you originally put on your BoogieBoard Rip, make the lines thicker, thinner, put fills in, anything like that, it's fully editable in Illustrator.
Excellent. Now, say I was using this in a classroom setting, taking notes on as the professor drones on, and realized that, oh dang, the page that I saved a couple minutes ago has something I need to recall on it. Do you have the option to bring it back up on the screen here?
Currently, this will not recall the image, so you do need to hook it up to a computer enabled in order to see what you saved.
Okay. Excellent. Let's see. What can you tell us about how it works? How the BoogieBoard, what's on the inside?
What's on the inside? Okay, it's actually pretty simple. I'm going to quickly show you an example. So this uses what's called a Reflex LCD as its writing surface. It's ultra thin. It's made from 2 pieces of plastic. The plastic is really no thinner than what you see here. So, and it's flexible as well. So if I bring out the 8.5 model again, you can see you don't have to worry about anything breaking. So if the kids take it to school, I could drop this on the ground, it will not shatter. It's completely flexible. So it's a very unique product from that standpoint. I think it's one of only a very few number of products in the US, or actually anywhere in the world, that uses a flexible LCD as its, in this case, as its writing surface, but really for any purpose. It's a pretty unique technology. And again, a couple things that also make it unique are that it's totally reflective, so it's very low power. So when I write on it, what's happening is the liquid crystal in there is kind of standing up, and it reflects the ambient light in the room, and that does not require any power for that to happen. It also does not require any power for it to maintain the image that I just put on there. So the only time it requires any power is I'm going to hit erase, or in the case of the BoogieBoard Rip, if I hit save, that also requires some power. But also, across the whole product line, it's a very small amount of power that it uses.
Excellent. All right. Well, just a couple more questions for you.
Sure.
One, could we get a look at how the BoogieBoard interfaces with your computer when you hook it up?
Absolutely. Okay, so what you're currently seeing up on the screen is what we call the virtual desktop companion. So it's literally a 3D version of the RIP e-writer. And what that does is when you're connected via USB, which you do not have to be to use the product, but when you are, it will in real time show what you're writing. So I'm going to write the same thing. Hopefully you can see it up there. So you got 1 + 1 = 2 up there. So if you're in a meeting and you want to show, if you're connected to a projector, that'll show up on the projected image. If you're in a office environment, you can turn your monitor. Somebody can see, if you're writing. Oh, let's say you say for this next coming year, we want sales to do that. Everybody wants to see that. So you can use it to demonstrate different concepts and ideas. But so they can see what you're writing on the tab or on the e-writer. Through the virtual desktop companion up on the monitor. And then also what you can see up there where it says removable disk, you'll see that pop up when you plug this in. So I had mentioned it has flash memory, and so the computer's just recognizing it just like it would any other device with flash memory, like a thumb drive. You can click on that, go right in and see all of your saved images, the PDFs that are stored in the memory.
Excellent. Well, then I guess the last question I have is, what's next for BoogieBoard?
What's next? That's a good question. Basically, all the models we currently have are the first generation for each of them. Development is ongoing, so that means both from a hardware standpoint, even the software, we continue to look at different features. I can't quite give you right now what those may be or when, but I would say probably later this year you'll start to see some products with some additional features on them.
Well, excellent. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
We appreciate it. Is there anything else that you'd like to let us know about the BoogieBoard, or that you would like people in general to know about your company?
Well, I think just in general, use the BoogieBoard e-writers and say goodbye to paper.
Excellent. Now, where can we pick these up?
You can pick them up both on our website, improvelectronics.com, and Amazon. There's a variety of sellers on Amazon. And in stores, you can pick them up at Brookstone, and also Staples is carrying some of them as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you.